Alright guys, some of you struggle doing that because I've seen your posts in Facebook. This is your best friend, okay? Use this on all of the attachment points where all the pins are. Spray a little WD-40 and especially spray some WD-40 right here, right in the PTO, right in that PTO spline shaft connection point, because that makes it so much easier putting that back on. Alright, so whatever kind of stuff you use, I use WD-40, it's best. Just use it, it works. It'll make your job a lot easier. Alright, next we're going to drain some fluid. Alright guys, this little plug right here, this is the fill plug where you would put gear oil in. It's 22 millimeter. It comes off pretty easily. I already had it loosened early. So I'm gonna pull that. And you're gonna see that. That gasket, you can see in there, but there's gear oil in there, so that is a good sign. I'm just going to finger tighten that for now. These two on the side, this is kind of an overfill, like when you fill this and you have this plug out, and when the oil starts to drain out, well, then you're full. That's all you need. This bottom one is to drain it completely. However, to drain it completely would mean that it would go onto the deck through this little hole and then eventually onto my floor. And I really don't want that kind of a mess. So what I'm going to do is just easier. I got the strap hooked up to my rafters, and I'm just gonna pull this deck up so it is vertical, and then we're just gonna take this plug out, and we'll drain it that way, and it'll be a little less messy. That is the hope. So here we go. This, guys, is the gear lube I'm using, 80W90. Alright, and then I got a 2-gallon brand new jug of it, so pretty heavy to lift, so I just poured some in this nice little glass jar. And it's just nice, pretty clean gear oil. So that's going to go into this gearbox as I hold this funnel that's too big and the jar with my other hand, and try not to spill. Now, that'll be good for a few more hundred hours. I bought this mower deck used, and I never got any kind of, maintenance book on it or anything, so I just kind of had to learn as I go. But I have no idea how many hours were on it before I got it. I know it couldn't have been very many because the tractor that it came off of was fairly new, so I'm guessing there weren't more than a couple hundred hours max on it. I've put probably another additional 200 hours on it. I don't think that I have changed this. I think I just topped it off last time. In fact, I'm certain that's what I did. Maybe I didn't even do that. I probably just checked it because I never ended up buying any gear oil until this year. So this is probably the first time this has ever been changed. I really doubt that the dealer that I got this used mower deck from changed it, so it was due to be changed. It's one less thing to worry about. We'll clean things up and put stuff back together, and then we can put the mower deck back on for a few of you who are really struggling with that. And it shouldn't be a struggle. It's pretty easy, but I'll just show you a few simple steps to follow. So I'm just going to get things cleaned up here, then we'll get the mower deck back on and I'll show you how that's done. Alright, stay tuned. Well, I've got my helper with me here today, and she is going to show you all on her own because she knows how to put the mower deck back on the tractor. I don't need to help her at all. Brielle, how are you going to put the mower deck back on the tractor? With magic. Well, I am going to just step out of the way because I don't want to get hurt, and you just use your magic spell and put the mower deck back on the tractor. Look at the mower deck and do your thing. All right, go ahead.
Abracadabra, make a mower deck go under a tractor.
Wow, Brielle, that was amazing. You, with your magic, put the mower deck right back on the tractor. How did you do that?
That's my magic.
You are so magical. Oh boy. I'm sure glad I have you around. I don't know how everybody else does it without magic. Should we maybe show them how it's done if we don't use magic? Alright. Pay attention. Here's how it's done. First, we're going to go through this whole process of taking the mower deck off.
And my daddy had to move.
And putting it back on. Now, my mower deck height adjustment is already set at 0. So it's as low as it can go. So Brielle, will you push that black lever forward, please?
Why?
Because I want you to lower the mower deck for everybody. Push it all the way forward. Keep going. There you go. Perfect. All right? That was a good job. Thank you very much. Is that something you ever touch when I'm not here? That's right. We don't touch those things. Okay. So Brielle took all of the pressure off of the 3-point linkage. So we're just going to pull some pins.
I didn't do that.
What?
I didn't do that.
You helped me move the lever. And we got this pin over here. And this. With 1, 2, and 3. And then the PTO shaft. Okay? Reach down, pull, and done. Now, the front linkage can sometimes be a pain, or sometimes it's real easy. Most of the time it's real easy. Alright, I hope you guys are paying attention here so far. Now the mower deck is off. Here is a little secret. Okay, a little secret for you. Alright, I'll be right back. Brielle, entertain them. Talk to the camera.
Okay.
Hi. Tell them about your day.
Okay. Hi, my name is Brielle. I'm going to tell you about my day.
Did you have a fun day? Did you go to school today? Oh, good.
I like telling.
I know. You did a great job.
Daddy.
Okay.
I heard about my day, but I'm not.
Here's an idea. A marker, alright? When you park.
Why do you need a marker?
Just watch, I'll show you. I'll show you a new marker. I don't use this, but if you find it useful, you certainly can. Put a little mark at your mower wheels. Okay? And if you have moved your tractor in between taking the mower deck off and back on, you might want to mark where your tires should go and line them up. Okay? So, you only need to do one side. You don't need to do every side, but this is a sure way of doing it. Draw a little line, And then one right hook. Just drew on the tractor. There it is. Right up. There.
Crap, Dad, can I talk?
Just a sec. I want to show them my nice lines I made, okay? Okay, so we just got nice little marker lines. All right, so everything will line up. So. All right, we can come back on. Okay, now the mower deck will move pretty easily.
Can you try to move it?
I'm going to try to move it. You going to watch? Mm-hmm. Okay. Comes right out. All right. I bet a lot of you guys don't even know this, but on this little coupler, if you bring it back, it will stay there until, you know, a little bit of, until there's a ball bearing in there, until that gets clicked, and then it'll click in place. So when you're under the tractor putting this on, you don't really have to pull it back because it's already pulled back. But this will work if it's well lubricated. Got to get some WD-40 in there, and it'll
What do you mean, Dad?
just fine. What do I mean? I mean you got to maintain your equipment. That's what I mean. Okay? Got to take care of your stuff, right?
I can put that back in.
All right. You can put the mower deck back on? Well, I know, but we're not going to use magic. It's just my turn. We're just going to slide it back in. It really doesn't take a whole lot of effort. That's about where it was. That's pretty close. So those lines can help you.
My legs are lined up.
Your legs are lined up too?
See, I read it the same.
Okay. I'm glad your legs match. Now, I need you to be quiet for a little bit so I can talk about this front part.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. All right, hold on. All right, I always start with this part. 1, 2. Don't go all the way down because that'll make it a lot more difficult to go and lock it in place. So just come down, the pin doesn't come out of place, and there we go, it's in. That's pretty easy. Next. All right, next we're going to lower the 3-point linkage, and we'll set that pin in place. And I got to do the other one too, so it's not in a locked position.
What are you doing?
I'm busy. I thought you weren't going to put me.
But what are you doing?
That one locked right in place. Putting the mower deck back on. Without magic. And there. The mower is on. The only thing left to do is hook up the PTO. So I'll show you how to do that too. I'm going to slide it into place. And you might have to turn it a little bit as you go. There we go. It's on. And that's it, guys. And that's it, guys. There you have it. Mower deck's on. PTO shaft is linked up. It's not too hard to do. Shouldn't take you that long. I really think the most helpful hint that you can find is if you get a marker or something to mark your sidewalk, whatever, use chalk, use spray paint, use a line in the dirt. Well, if you're putting this mower deck on in the dirt, good luck. But it shouldn't be something that should be difficult, so hope you found this useful.